Hi guys. Does this possibly in any way or form look a bit dark to you? Is this dark? Is this a little dark video? Oh, what is going on? Let me turn around a bit. That's my house. This is dark. So, let me turn the lights on so I don't. You see a few lights there, but that's on the other side of the river and that's houses. So, hello guys. Hello Arrow. Hi Arrow. Hi tapot. And that's my girl. Hi. Okay, so what has happened is this morning, well not morning, but around 9ish, I heard a car, looked out, and there was this big car with a ladder on it, and they were fixing the street lights here in the village. Hi. He has a lot of frost around his nose. He has a frosty nose. Anyway, so I went grocery shopping. When I came back, all the lights in the village were on. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 in the morning, and all the lights were on in the whole village. And they were like driving around, checking the lights, changing the armature on some of them. I don't know if they changed all of them, but at least some of them. And I didn't think more of it, because they do that sometimes. Hi! Usually about 2 times a year they're here to check out the lights. Anyway, so I didn't think much of it. And I came home from the grocery shopping. I did a few things, and then his owner called and said, "Hey, can you come pick him up? He won't let me sleep, and I'm so tired." And he's working nights, and he was like, he has really hard time sleeping during the day when he works nights. So, and with this guy being a bit active, we've been out for about 40 minutes now, so now he's calmed down. Yes, you calm down. Thankfully, I remembered to put the power bank on. I was going to play Pokemon Go for a longer period of time, and I'm grateful for having the power bank on, because when I came out, everything was dark. Yeah, everything was dark. Hi, girl. I have the cutest little fat dog in the world. Yeah, she's the cutest little fat dog in the world. Yeah. So these amazing guys that I saw with the car that was fixing the lights, forgot to turn on the lights in the whole freaking village. So the whole village is dark. I mean, I didn't notice because I went to pick him up. Do you see how bright these reflective vests are? These are amazing. These are great lifesavers. I'm wearing similar, same thing, just big vest. Great lifesavers. Use them. They're super cheap. Use them. What was I say? Yeah. So I picked him up. We were home around, I'd say about 2:30. So it was still really light outside. We took a long walk. So this is the first time I'm out since it got dark. Now it gets dark around 5:36-ish in the afternoon, something like that now. And it gets light about 4:35 in the morning now, so we have a lot more light now. And I came out, and I didn't look up first because I was looking down on my phone because I had the game going. And we came down to the road, and I tripped over one of these, big clumps of snow that we have everywhere. And I was like, what? Why didn't I see that? That's when I noticed that the whole stinking village is dark. So the lights you see over there are houses on the other side of the river. So yeah, that's awesome. And if you wonder what that smoky thingy is, that's just my breath. It's getting colder quick now. Anyway, so my complaint is, I did a blooper today, a big blooper that I thought was a big blooper. I mean, I went to pick him up, and I told the guy, that's my ex's dog, by the way. So I told my ex that I can't afford to pick him up. I was supposed to pick him up on Friday, and I get a bit of my unemployment pay on Thursday, so I figured I can fill up the car on Friday. So I called him, and when he called and asked me to pick up the dog, I said, yeah, but I don't have enough fuel in the car to come get him. So he transferred some money for me, and in between us, about 45 kilometers away from me, about 45 kilometers away from me, there's like an automat that you put in your card, and you press your pin, and you press the number on the pump that you're gonna use, and you use the pump, you fill up your car, and then you can just go because the money is already pulled from your account. So like really simple, really easy, and that's why it's so cheap there. And I come there, I put in my card, I press in my pin, and they say it's the wrong pin. And I'm like, what? I press my pin again, and it says wrong pin again. And I'm like, uh-oh. Because if I press a third time, my card gets blocked. That's not something you want, right? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, no, beautiful. That's adorable. Okay, so that's not something you want. So I was standing there. I have one chance left to press the pin. And I'm like 100% sure I already pressed the right code twice. So I'm like, what do I do now? So I thought about it for a little bit, and I have a friend living like right next to it. Hi. Hi to my little girl. Look at Mama Goody Gumma. To Mama Goody Gumma. Achieve Mama Goody Gumma. Sorry, distracted, tired, late, you know. So I called her and I said, hey, can I borrow a card from you and pay for the fuel so I can go get him? And she was like, yeah, sure. So I borrowed her card, not her car, her card. Fill up the fuel on my car, returned the card, did the money transfer via my bank on the phone. Money transfer to her, so she got the money that I used, and I drove, picked him up. So that was my big blooper. Anyway, when I came home with him, I checked the PIN code. I've been pressing the PIN code from my phone. That doesn't work on my card, on my payment card. No, you can't. I can't pay gas with my PIN code from the phone. And it's like the second time I've done that now, exactly the same. And I'm like, I'm standing there, and I don't have enough fuel to go forward, and I don't have enough fuel to go back. And my PIN code is just, I'm so sure it's this code, and it turns out to be the PIN for the phone instead. So that was my big blooper, and I thought that was horrible. But forgetting to turn on the lights in an entire freaking village must be the blooper of the day. Don't you think? That's what I think anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, so now I actually gave the PIN code to my card to my ex. So if I ever do the same again, I can just call him and just say, hey, what's my PIN? If that ever happens again. Usually I'm pretty good with those PIN codes, but, you know. Stuff happens. Okay, you have to put your much. By the way, buy these vests. I mean, such a cheap life insurance. Sorry, Malish. They're like $2-3 each. They last like 2 years before the reflection, because I wash them every now and again, so before this reflective material kind of wears out. So 2-3 years. It's a really cheap insurance. Even if you do have street lights, you know, when you sit in a car and you look out the window, actually when you sit in the house and look out the window, everything outside looks a lot darker than it actually is. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? The owl is really hooting tonight. It's going. I can't really copy it, but it kind of sounds like that. Wow, it's. Hi, I did that. I did Bisha. Okay, so I'm gonna go now because I'm really tired and I want to go to bed. So I'm gonna stop talking. I've been talking for 10 minutes about how someone forgot to turn on the lights in the village. I have skills. I talk a lot. I should change my name. Lady Talk a Lot. That's my new name. Lady Talk a Lot. Forget old hag. I'm Lady Talk a Lot from now on. And my dog just went. Bye-bye. Let's go find her. Let's go find her, Bobby. Where? Oh, do you see that? That's the vest. That's how reflective it is. Yay! Ooh. Hey, you're pulling. You're pulling hard. No, you're not pulling. You're pulling. Hey! How'd you go? How'd you begin? Come here. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stop filming now because this is getting dangerous. And I'll talk to you guys another time. Yeah. Remember, guys, if you work with this kind of thing, please put the lights back on in the village before you leave. Appreciate it. Bye.